Greetings, Cougar Hoop Nation, and welcome to another edition of Cougar Hoops Insider. I'm Ryan Cottingham, your host, and today's the first time for us as we are getting together via Zoom from around Michigan and Indiana. We're excited to have our five seniors for next year, for the 2021 year. And guys, thanks so much for your time here this afternoon. Looking forward to just catching bait, getting caught up on what's been going on. I want to just jump right in, if we could, as we've been going through this stay-at-home order and the coronavirus, and so much unknown is going on, and so we haven't had any face-to-face with each other in some time now. And share with us what has been the biggest challenge you've been facing through this stay-at-home order and a lot of these unknowns, and then also what have you enjoyed most about the opportunities that have been presented through this?
So the biggest challenge for me, and hi, I'm Peyton. The biggest challenge for me was just being able to stay home. I'm a person that likes to be on the go, so just being able to stay home, it's kind of been the worst part for me.
What have you enjoyed the most, Peyton? Both two parts to that.
Yeah, just being able to get closer with my immediate family, being able to play card games, and just having fun with my family.
Great, thanks, Peyton. What about you, BD?
Yeah, so for me, a big challenge, especially in the summers, I'm in an AAU gym every weekend usually, coaching and watching basketball, and that has been put on hold. So that's been a huge challenge, trying to figure out what else to do. I've been working more at a Smoothie King. I'll get into more of that later, but just something I've really enjoyed during this time is, like Peyton said, spending time with immediate family. We've had game nights here at the Durno household, so Fort Wayne has been treating me well.
Great. Good to be with you today, BD. Tev?
For me, the biggest difficulty has for sure been finding structure during this time. So just knowing what to fill my time with besides homework. And the best thing has been cooking with my mom. She's also been taking off work because her work hasn't been super busy. So we've just been cooking things like breakfast burritos and chicken tacos and stuff like that. So that's been awesome.
What's been your favorite dish, Tevin?
Oh, I'd say the breakfast burrito is what. Yeah, that's been so good. Making eggs and stuff, that's been awesome.
When the stay-at-home order is removed, what are the chances of the team heading to the Mojame household for some breakfast burritos?
Oh, come on. We're ready for you.
Yeah. We'll be there. You can guarantee that. We'll be there for sure. Connor, how about you, man?
Yeah, so, I mean, for me, probably right now, at least, the hardest part about this whole thing is finding that motivation to get all the homework done, like, when it needs to get done, because I know, like, just being able to sit at home on the couch, eating food whenever you want, like, it's kind of hard to set that time aside to do the work. So just making sure that I'm staying on top of that. And then the thing I've most enjoyed is probably the same thing, just spend time with family. I know, like, everyone's home right now, so just being able to see all the siblings and my dog and everything, it's been fun.
Thanks, Connor. If I could ask you to stop rocking, I'm getting a little bit motion sick with you in that rocking chair. And as we're going right around, and Spence is going to jump in, I would say the biggest challenge for me is, so I'm considered essential personnel at SAU, and so I'm able to come into the office, but it's so strange. You come in and there's nobody here, and the lights are off, and you come into an office and you're by yourself, and it's just weird. I mean, for a few days it's nice and you enjoy the peace and quiet, but that's been just strange and a bit eerie, as well as when you go out in public and wearing masks. It's just it's just so different than anything I'm accustomed to. And like you guys, I like to greet people and shake hands and touch. And now it's like, do you look people in the eye? Do you greet them? Do you look down? It's just, there's some awkwardness created. But the flip side of that is that the time at home with family has been great, and just the pace that is different. I've really enjoyed that. So there's certainly been some positives in the midst of these very difficult times for us. Spence?
Yeah, going off what you and Connor said, I also think that it's hard to find motivation to do some homework sometimes. So that's been a struggle with that. I also think like the first couple of days I was pretty excited to get a little bit more free time on my hands and relax from the busy semester and basketball season wrapping up. But now it's starting to kind of get old, and I miss my friends. I miss seeing people. I miss my normal routine of classes and hanging out with people and working. What I've enjoyed the most is spending a lot more quality time with my family and my extended family as well. I've been doing some fishing, which I'll get into later. And yeah, just a lot more rest and quality time that I needed.
Thanks, Spence. Peyton, we'll jump back with you and just kind of go on the rotation that we have. What have you learned about yourself during this time, and what are you doing to better yourself?
Yeah, with all this free time, I've kind of realized that if you don't set a schedule, you'll waste a lot of valuable time. So what I've been trying to do is set a schedule, and I've just learned that the more detailed my schedule gets, the more, more productive my day is. So that's what I've learned about myself, is that the better schedule I make, the more productive I am. And that's what I'm also just trying to do to better myself. I'm still learning every day.
Thanks, P.
I'm actually right along with Peyton. The scheduling has been really important, writing things down, goal setting, so I can actually get things done. If I write it down and see it when I wake up, I'm more likely to do it. And just ways I've been bettering myself. I guess like just getting in a routine daily, trying to go to bed early. I mean, that's been really tough. My sleep schedule has been whack a couple nights and a couple weeks, but just trying to stay in that routine, getting up, working out, and then some days going to work, other days doing more homework than others. Just having that routine, I think, is something that I want to move forward with even when this is done.
Thanks, BD. How about you, Tev?
Yeah, for me, I've learned that it's important to have balance in life. So at school, I'm doing so much. I'm an RA. I'm doing stuff for the team. I'm doing homework. I'm here. I'm there. And I'm just trying to fill my schedule up with as many things as possible. So when this all happened, then I had nothing to do. So I was just sitting at home, and I fell to the other extreme of just doing nothing, waking up at whatever time and going to bed at whatever time. And I'm still trying to figure out what's my sweet spot and find a routine, a balance between making sure I'm staying busy, but knowing when to rest. That's something that I found out that I really need to incorporate more, is knowing when to rest is really important. So yeah.
Great. Thanks, Steph. Connor?
Yeah, just going along with that whole scheduling thing, like having a plan for each day. I found that if I'm able to get my work done earlier in the day, then I'm more likely to get more done and have what I wanted to get done, as opposed to waiting till later when at that point it's kind of too late and you're just already doing other things. I've been doing just consistent workouts, consistent times to do homework, daily devotions in the morning when I wake up, just kind of stuff like that to kind of keep myself in a routine.
That boat just keeps rocking there at that home that you're in when you get talking. It's just kind of, he doesn't even realize he's doing that. I love it. How about you, Spence?
Yeah. When I'm at school, it's easy for me to get going and stack a lot of responsibilities on myself. So when coronavirus hit, it really tested my patience on what I needed to do and what are my priorities in life. yeah, so I've been working on bettering myself with patience, learning that trait. It's been hard, but yeah, I've been noticing that I enjoy resting more than I used to. I don't have to be go, go, go all day long and still be happy. But I can rest a little bit and relax and know that things are going to be okay. So that's good.
Great. Thanks, Spence. Have you guys started any new hobbies? Gone back to something maybe you did a long time ago, or have you done something for a first time with this time, and you tried something new or different? Peyton?
I've always liked golf, but I've been in the free time that I do have, I've been playing a lot of golf. My stepdad has a membership at a country club, so that's just really been great to just get out there and bond with him more.
Awesome. Brandon?
Yeah, I have a couple of things. So number one is video games. As a kid, early high school, middle school, I spent a lot of time playing video games. I really haven't played that much video games in the last 4 or 5 years, but recently, with a lot of time, I've been playing a ton of video games. I'm not very good, but I still enjoy playing them. Number two is making smoothies. I think I've gotten really good at that. I work at a Smoothie King, and then I love going to a local place here in Fort Wayne called Exquisite Energy. And yeah, just creating smoothies in different flavors is cool. And then I've also become a professional scroller through social media. Spent a lot of time on Twitter and Instagram scrolling, and that's been a big hobby of mine.
So you're using your time wisely, really expanding. That's great,
Yeah.
BD. Appreciate your honesty there. What about you, Tev?
Kind of on the same wave as BD. I used to play a lot of video games back in early high school, late middle school. And then like throughout high school and college, I didn't really play that much. I'd play casually when my friends would come over and stuff like that to my dorm, but nothing too serious. So this quarantine, I've taken up just playing a little bit more, and I'm hoping to start streaming here soon on Twitch. So that's going to be interesting. I'm looking to get a face cam soon so that people can see my face while I'm playing the game, and do like tutorials and videos and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the first thing. And the second thing, like I said, just cooking with my mom. I've never really cooked before, so learning how to like scramble eggs and stuff like that. I know that's like basic stuff, but that's just been really cool. And to do that with my mom has been awesome. So yeah.
That's great. And I would think that cooking, what a great life skill to have, right? I mean, you master that. I think that's pretty cool. Well, I'll have to figure out what this Twitch is that you're talking about, Tevin, and I'm not familiar with that, but I would like to get on at some point and follow you for a short time and enter your world and see what happens there. So I look forward to that. Connor, how about you, man? Any hobbies or anything?
Yeah, so I've always really enjoyed to fish, going fishing. So like over this quarantine time, I've had a lot of opportunities to go out fishing. And actually one thing that I've never done before that I was able to do a few weeks back was go up north to the rivers and fish for steelhead. So that was just something kind of fun I got to do with a friend for the first time. So.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Good stuff. Good stuff. What about you, Spence?
Yeah, I've been starting to fish a little bit more as well. I've always enjoyed fishing. I wasn't very good at it. I'm still not very good at it. But for my birthday, I got a lot of camping equipment and a lot of fishing gear. So I've got my own stuff. So I've been fishing a little bit more down locally in Lime Lake and at my house as well in Saranac. But not too big of stuff in Lime Lake, but we're making it work.
What are you fishing for, Spence? What species are you after?
Just bass, typically right now, the easy stuff to get. I'm not too specific right now because that would require me to catch a lot of stuff. But
well, I know a guy that might be able to help you out, give you some pointers. So
anything would be appreciated.
Let's talk. Spence might be able to hook you up. Hey, final question, you guys. When this whole stay-at-home order is lifted and the businesses open back up, what are you most looking forward to doing, or what will you do first? Peyton?
I'm looking forward to just getting back on the court and in the weight room with my teammates and my brothers. You take for granted all that kind of stuff, and I just miss them a lot. And I'm just super excited just to get back on the court and just play the game that I love with the people that I love.
It's great. BD?
Yeah, I'm right with Peyton, along with seeing my AAU family, like I said before, just going to a tournament, traveling to a tournament. I miss that a lot. So that will be something I look forward to.
Yeah. Dev?
Yep. Probably go to Chick-fil-A with a bunch of friends. That's what I'm looking forward to. I've made a couple of trips there just by myself, but it's something different when you go with your friends. And then just like everyone else said, being back in the gym with my boys, cheering my guys on and always being there for them. I'm really excited for that.
Yeah. Connor?
I'm just looking forward to start being able to hang out with people again. Just all kinds of friends, just being able to go out and sit down at restaurants and go to the gym, just kind of having the freedoms to do like what we want to do. Like, I'm just really looking forward to that.
Great. Spence, let's wrap it up with you, man.
Yeah, as you guys were all saying, you really take for granted the freedom and responsibilities that you have when they're taken away from you. And even like going out and eating at a restaurant, people would say, oh, that's not that exciting and stuff, but you really do miss it once it's taken away. Same is true for like hanging out with friends. So I'm really excited to get back to Spring Arbor and hang out with the guys and play a little bit of basketball as well.
Great. Guys, thanks so much. It's great to see your faces. You're looking good. Cougar Hoops Nation, we're looking forward to getting back connected with all of you as well. Stay strong, stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Later.